We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up MELI stock. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to right hand side is reading as a bullish green doji. We do have price action overall, higher highs. Price action overall, lower lows. Midpoint. So let's zoom in the price and see what's going on. So current price is sitting at 872.61. So if price work its way up, we can head up to the numbers of 932.74. And then once this breaks that area, we're looking for the second last candle, price ahead to the second last candle wick, which would be the numbers of 1014.47. And if price work its way down, we're looking for price to tag the bottom of that price action wick, which would be the numbers near the numbers of 761.30. So let's say if this market's going to push up from that area, it will be identify a pattern in that area of price and those few dojis, which will be identified as that first, second last candles a retest and price action. If receive an engulfment, price action creating that double bottom of that area. If not, market can come down from a pattern at the resistance identified as the first, second, third, fourth. So we have a full double top. Market broke the midpoint, came back to retest that midpoint. If we receive the engulfment towards the last three candles to the downside, market's coming from a double top and a retest. Or that market can work its way sideways as it's currently doing. So that means we're looking for an engulfment towards that third to last candle wick to really push that market up, or down towards that fourth and fifth to last candle bodies and maybe the wicks to push that market down. So far market's hanging out near low midpoint of that area. Working our way to the weekly time frame. So price action weekly time frame identifies a bullish green candle, has a long wick down to that bottom. So market could be coming back for a retest, maybe not, because we do have price action high, price action low. So that means we have a midpoint right here in this area. So that could be enough for that market to tag to work its way down further. So if so, that means that market identify the break, full retest, and we can identify that structure for the first, second, third, fourth, retest one, retest, and we can receive a second push if that pattern identify a bearish red candle can work that market down. If not, that market can identify for upside, which would be an overall midpoint from that previous low area of that first, second, third, fourth, retest, market pushed up, came back to fully retest the previous side, received that engulfment pattern towards the third to last candle, market's working its way from a triple bottom and a full retest. So we're going to add that midpoint in that area to see what's going on of price action high, price action low. Working our way to the daily time frame. So price action bullish green candle in the daily time frame. So it's near that area of the resistance. So we don't know how far that market will really push and break up to it, but it's in that area. So we're going to create a zone as we walk down further. But if it is respected, I mean, we do got that price action engulfing that bottom side that can push that market up for overall first, second, third, and we'll see that double bottom, that W formation at the resistance. But if it's rejected, that market is only identifying as a break, retest, and it can push down from a double top in that area, first, second, third, the market coming back down to at least the midpoint. So if market does fall from that area, market can head down to the midpoint of that overall structure near price, which would be the number of 830.70, and still create some momentum to still push up. So let's see what happens on the 4-hour time frame. So 4-hour time frame, price action is reading as a bullish green candle. So it's headed up to that resistance, but we don't know if that market tagged that resistance because you put a little bit of a zone around that area of that resistance towards the top and the bottom. Price action did tag that area. So we don't know if that's enough for that market to identify that first, second, third, and we'll follow up with a pattern that's going to identify a retest markets coming down to that double top, at least that midpoint near the numbers of, as I said before, 830.70. Working our way to a 3-hour time frame, same candle. Working our way to a 2-hour time frame. Now we're starting to receive that consolidation, price action, bullish green candle, more like a doji, very weak, pin up to the top doji. So it's very weak. Market spike, price action did spike that area twice. Second last candle pushed up, price action pushed up twice, having a hard time to break. It also reading as the second last candle push, price action retesting the top. If it's respected, either this market still will have enough momentum to push up, or the next candle would identify the push up in green. Headed down to the 1-hour time frame, identifying as a break and retest, but we see price action candle is having a hard time breaking that third last candle wick, but that price action body did break that third last candle body, and the second last candle is a retest. So there's a wedge pattern going on in here, a flag. So we can see that market did spike up, came back to retest, pushed up again. So we're going to see if that market's going to consolidate as we walk down the time frame, and it is side by side with the second last candle. Identify is consolidating because it's still within the last previous candles, but it's still identifying is retesting the top of that resistance, because if you look at it, the fourth last candle spiked up, third last candle came back to retest, second last candle push up, price action retesting that previous high level of that resistance, and it can follow up with a bullish green candle to create that incline W within that area, unless that market works its way down through that second level highs to head down to that midpoint near the numbers of 866.34. So we can see once again market is in that wedge pattern, tag that resistance, first, second, third, either to come down or it's going to work its way up. To make it simple, you're looking for price action to engulf the second last candle to the top side or the downside to push that market up. So price action, bullish green candle. Now it's still within that third last candle, so we're looking for that engulfment of that area for that market to push up. It still could be respected at that third last candle, which you identify as that first, second, third, and market pushes up. We see a double bottom here, but as we walk down the time frame, it may identify as a double bottom and a retest. And let's take a look. 5-minute time frame. Yes, double bottom and a retest right below price. We have that first, second, third, fourth retest. Market pushed up once, came back for overall retest. We're going to see if we get that push up. So market is near that midpoint of that area as we went down these time frames. It's going to either respect and work its way up unless we see a bearish red candle to start breaking that midpoint to work its way down. Price action, bullish green candle, more like a push down doji to that support. Also, price action is side by side with the second last candle. So that market could be identifying as the break, the retest, respects this. Price action go off the second last candle, can push that market back up. Headed down to the 1-minute time frame. Same as well. So we're still looking for engulfment towards the second last candle or the third to last candle, fourth last candle to the downside to push that market up. So this market is in that little bit of a consolidation. You can see that double top at the top, choppy, first, second, third, fourth. Now it's going to retest or push down or create a new pattern and still push up because this is the break, the retest of the midpoint, and it can push up if we receive that engulfment to that top side of that area. Very important information, guys. Please study and review. Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout and retest strategy. Click on images. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. MELI star.